Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Menteri Rangba Kajala Ukondrat ke Sangma. Henne kesngi habakren chakilat pathai kubor ulay thu baka Jingpur state jong ka Jingpang Omicron hake jela bapher kari kapen long ya kesorkar ban perkhat kumno bante lakam ya kane ka Jingpang haka jela. Menteri Rangba ulay thu baka sorkar haka jing yakendu kalashim yakarai banadu kasan Tarik menta ukala lengkon. On Sdang Biang ye ke Jingpyrkhing Koven. Haga baki bor district kin sapen bena Henry ki katu kani kirai ki baka sorkar kalashim ki dai ka Jingpyrkhing ya ka jinga lumbrio on Treikam da ka od bat even ya ki kali Shimet bat ka Curfew Miet kan Sdang haka por shipau ba jemen Miet.
To everyone, at the very outset, I would like to take this opportunity to wish all our press fraternity members very happy New Year. I hope that this year brings you good luck and happiness. I have two agendas today that I would like to share with you. First is regarding the health review meeting that we had today. As you're aware that the new variant of COVID-19, which is the Omicron variant, is spreading very fast throughout the country. There are hardly 7 or 8 states which have not reported a case yet. And Meghalaya is one of them. The Northeast is, as a whole, I think only one state has reported 1 or 2 cases. But the speed at which it is traveling and transmitting is very alarming. And though most of the reports coming in from everywhere are showing that the hospitalization rate is far lesser compared to the Delta variant, and the death rates are also far lesser compared to the Delta variant. But the positivity and the overall transmissibility is very, very high. So therefore, it is a matter of time before which the Omicron variant will hit Meghalaya state also. It is inevitable. So therefore, as a state government, though the Delta and the second phase or the second wave had given us a lot of push and a lot of infrastructure and arrangements and different investments were made, and we are far better prepared compared to what we were before the second wave. We as a government still feel that it is very important for citizens and the government to take precaution. And though this last 1 year has been very difficult for all of us, we still need to be very careful in the coming days. Keeping in mind the economic activities of the people and with the mind of ensuring that we impact the economic activities to the bare minimum, the government has decided to come up with some restrictions in the next few days in the state of Meghalaya. The details of that will come out very soon, but I will just give you a small brief. Number one, we will be having restrictions on gatherings. Gatherings will be not allowed, and only certain gatherings for certain purposes with very restricted numbers will be allowed, because gatherings is one of the main areas where the spread takes place. And so we feel that while we don't have a single case, maybe this is the right time to put some restrictions without affecting public economically. So therefore, the gatherings will be restricted. We will also have restriction in movements. So we will see some form of restriction on private vehicles coming up. So there will be some restrictions. It will be maybe different in different regions, different districts. But in Shillong city and in most of these Khasias, we will have hot immune system coming up. Third thing which we'll be having also is that the entry into Meghalaya, apart from the double vaccination, you will be requiring 72 hours certificate of COVID test, and if not, then you will be tested at the entry points. And this is again being done to ensure that there is absolute, we're very careful while the people who enter the state so that they are fully vaccinated, plus they should be tested in 72 hours, or they will be tested at the entry point. Apart from that, there will be a few more restrictions. For example, we will be having the curfew will start at 10 o'clock in Shillong city, and other districts also, the deputy commissioners will accordingly take a decision. So 10 o'clock will be the curfew in Shillong, and all these will start from the 5th. I forgot to mention that. So all these restrictions that are there are going to start from the 5th. There will be a few more which will come out in a proper format and a written statement that will be issued by the government. And but I just thought I would give you some of the most relevant ones. I would once again urge the citizens of our state that we know that these restrictions will cause you inconvenience, and some of you might feel that, well, why are we doing this when we don't have a single case? But we need to realize that the last phase was very difficult for us, and we do not want to be caught unaware, or caught at a time when the wave is already hitting us very badly. And though the hospitalization rates are lesser compared to the other variants, if the numbers are large, then the percentage also will give us the absolute figures will go up. So therefore, though the hospitalization rates percentage will be much lower, that's what the data is showing in other parts of the country and the world. But as I said, if the numbers are very large, and if we have like 4, 5, 9, 6, 9 people who are infected, even a 1% hospitalization becomes a very large number. So we have to keep in mind that we need to keep the numbers low. And in the end, of course, I would urge all our citizens to please follow protocols. We really need to be careful. Yes, the festive season was there, but now that this festive season is over, it is important that we put up our guards again. We need to ensure that we don't let our guards down. We need to ensure that we follow appropriate COVID protocols and behavior. So my sincere request to all the citizens would be to please take this seriously. If you are able to control things in the next few weeks, then we may be in much better position compared to many other parts of the world and the country also.